And we're here. See, it's 9:10 now.
Near
Well, you're
10.
also here. What kind of mug do you have?
It's Darth Vader.
I like
Kind
it.
of hard to see in the light, but yeah.
It's just weird because like the top of his head is cut off, so it looks like he
Yeah.
got like some weird haircut and he's embarrassed about it.
I'd
With
like to believe that's what happened. He got like a robot suit cut, and it just didn't look good.
a robot suit cut. Yes,
So then
very
he
good.
just cut it all off.
Very nice. Aaron is in a new spot. Just kidding. Not really though. Well, you're kind of in a new spot. New angle.
Hold on, I'm sorry. I just got confused because I didn't realize my camera zooms in and out.
What? Oh, because it's the autofocus thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out because like it zoomed out enough that you can see my bedroom door over
I
there.
can? Oh, I can't in the circle.
Well, in the circle you can't, but
Well, yeah, you got the autofocus thing on. That always like freaks me out when people have that on because then like I'll be watching their stream and there's like a little robot
zoom in and out. Yeah.
pulse.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. I gotta mess with all the settings now that everything's changed. I think it like auto reset since I haven't used it in so long.
Hmm.
Besides like this, and then when I unplugged everything and unplugged my computer to move everything, and then it was shocked because I cleaned it. So
Your computer was like, "What is this?
what? How do
Why?"
you live without the dust?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I got like some like permanent on my front, but I don't know how to get rid of that. I threw a vacuum in there. It lives there now.
That's fine. It's probably fine. But yeah, no, I'm in literally the exact same spot except for the wall that you see now
Hmm.
is the wall that my desk was against. I kind of just flipped it out and turned it into like a mini corner of the room. So like
Hmm.
I'm boxed in here.
Right.
I can literally like this is the window and wall, keyboard, wall behind me, a desk that's a straight line from the wall all the way to it's an L desk. So there's like to here, and then I have a gap here to walk out, right where the bedroom door is.
Now you're gonna have to roll out because you're gonna be in a not wheelchair. I don't know. Do you get a wheelchair for your thing?
I for the first few weeks they want me to be not weight bearing at all, so it's like crutches or
Motorized scooter.
my dad
You,
has one for his oxygen, so
maybe you just borrow it, do some wheelies.
when I first got hurt, that's kind of what I used
Yeah.
because
Well,
like the
there
first
you
day
go.
or two I couldn't walk really.
Yeah, it's almost like you need an ACL. Honestly, what do ACLs even do other than just tear and inconvenience people?
Honestly, that's what it feels like.
They don't do shit.
How many people like I can still just go walk and do shit. I can run, I can jump rope. It's just it'll eventually damage the rest of my ligaments.
Yeah, it's gross. Some lady at a jiu-jitsu tore her ACL and she's like, I'm fine. I like she was at a tournament like filming people and like two people were going on at once, so one match ended and she apparently sprinted across the gym and everyone's like, so I guess your ACL's doing good. She's like, I didn't even notice. Shit. Like and then she was like, yeah, the next day I couldn't stand. So that was bad.
Yeah, the
But
doctor basically told me because of like because I called old, but only 30.
you are
And
old.
I want to keep like doing wrestling and stuff. He's like, I'd recommend surgery for you, your case,
Mm,
because you want to keep doing more athletic things and this and that. He's like, but let's say you were like mid 40s. You
right.
know, you like you walk at the gym, maybe you do some light lifting, stuff
Yeah.
like that. He's like, we would be going a different route. We'd be doing like physical therapy, no surgery. It wouldn't be worth it at that point.
How bad is the
You could,
tear then?
oh no, it's completely torn, but like you can. That's the thing. Torn ACLs, you can still do a lot of things. Like it just every once in a while it gives out. I can't 100% bend it, but I can bend it like 90% of the way. Like I can walk fine. I barely have a limp now, especially if I have the brace on. If I have the brace, I'm just walking normal.
That seems so weird though, that like you're just fine and if
It's fine, but like if you try to do quick movements, there's
okay.
issues. That's why like light walking, he said, lifting, a little bit older, not worth it. But because I'm trying to be athletic, jumping, doing stuff. If you're landing, you have the four ligaments in your knee. Think about like if you put 1,000 pounds on there, they're each taking 250.
Right.
You take one ligament away, and now they're each taking 333.
Point three.
You know my point. And then so then eventually it wears down the other ones more. Then the next one,
Oh
now
yeah,
they're eating,
okay.
it wears it down. But if you're not doing the athletic shit, that's why a lot of people when they tear the ACL, they can kind of just do whatever, as long as they're not like being super athletic, doing pro wrestling where you're running, jumping, all kinds of quick turns
Fl
and moves and stuff.
Flippy
Which
dippy shit.
I will still probably have to minorly change some of the stuff I do, but I don't
Right.
do a lot of crazy shit, so most of my stuff should be fine.
No
once
flips,
it's
just
fully
bits,
healed.
brother.
I mean, kind of.
That's
Even
what
though
they
I
say.
was, even though I was just starting to work on a moonsault, not from the top, a standing moonsault.
What was the move that did it again? Where you like got hit?
Pop
What
up
like
knee.
did you? So not even anything like super
No,
wild.
I literally popped him up as he came down. I lifted the other leg up. I had all my weight on this, and it
Yeah.
was just like he barely touched me. It was like a
Uh,
boop, and then it just went snap. So
that's like not even like something crazy.
nope, it most likely was already damaged from COVID and all that, where I literally sat in a chair for 12-hour days, and
Yeah.
then I went back to wrestling. And while I did stretch and was doing some yoga, I probably could have done more. I definitely skimped out on it. So from the time of going fully active to doing nothing, gaining weight to losing that weight while being active, the big turns probably had already damaged it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then like the consistent wrestling was just wear and tear, wear and tear, wear and tear because I didn't take like any time off the last like
Right.
6 months. And then it just eventually got to a point where it's just
Well, the
like,
guys
it could have happened just walking downstairs,
the
basically.
guys at work always like yell at me like that. You know, you go on like I go on a new job site and then the guys like they make your dumb small talk. And I always remember the one guy who was like fat, drank at work, smoked every day, and like when I told him like I do grappling, he's like, no, if you're gonna be in this line of work, kid, it's gonna beat up your body. Like you're not gonna be able to do that. And I'm like, you don't do shit, and like you are a mess. So like I don't want to hear it. So either like A, we're all just gonna break down eventually doing this line of work, or B, maybe the smoking and drinking on your lunch break will do it, or
Probably
like I really both. But like honestly, to me it seems like like maybe you take some injuries doing athletic stuff, but like when you're older, it seems like those people are very much better off than the ones that like just sit all day.
Oh, yeah, well, pro wrestling might be a little different story because we're
Well,
doing
yeah, pro wrestling's extreme,
but yeah, no, like being active in general, like yeah, you might get some more major injuries here and there, but overall your body will be in a better spot because it's not having the extra weight on there that's
yeah,
taxing to your body, taxing to different spots. It's more active, it's physically fit. If your cardio is a little bit better, that not only helps your lungs, but that helps your heart, that helps your brain function. I love how this
yeah.
is a video game podcast and we're going off about body stuff.
Doesn't matter. Y'all should go for a run, or not a run. I hate
You don't
running.
have to go for a run. You go for a walk. Fucking go for
Yeah.
a walk.
Go for a nice
go play
jog.
like disc golf or something. Like that's one of my favorite cardios that I was doing was playing. Do you even know what disc golf is?
Yeah, you've talked about it.
Okay. Because I had no clue what it was until I moved to Ohio. But
It's basically frisbee golf.
frisbee golf, yeah.
Yeah.
But like that was one of my favorite things when I was like first getting back into wrestling and I could not do cardio because I was just that fat and out of shape. I would just go play disc golf because it's fun. You're just walking, but like you're being active. Just do something active. I don't care what it is, but
I mean, well, the thing I should
I've lived
chase
both
too.
things.
The bike, like if you get a like recumbent bike or a stationary bike, put it in front of your TV, play like a no brain video game, and just bike and go.
Or
Which I
if
need
you're
to
like
do
into
more.
certain TV shows, fucking binge watch a TV show while biking.
See, TV shows don't work for me because I know how long like an episode is, so I have like a sense of time. So like when I was playing like Gunfire Reborn, like the run might last 10 minutes, the run might last an hour and a half, but like I don't know. And I mistakenly do interval training because like when there's nothing on screen, I'm going faster, 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 and then like I have to slow down when like there's enemies, so I'm like thinking about what I have to do. And then I end up going faster, and I don't even realize I was doing like interval training.
Which is good because interval training's better. But
My hairline is like going at an angle. What happened to me?
aw,
I'm getting old.
Kev. We're getting old, Kev.
Well, so Tina hates when I shave my head down to a 0. And like, but I'm like,
in a while.
when I'm balding, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like, sorry,
That's fair. But yeah, no, I like watching wrestling matches while doing it because you have different length matches. Like I'll watch like a wrestling show or something.
Right.
Mostly Stardom because I'm a mark, but
Yeah, you mark. Speaking of marks, man, the Jonas Brothers concert, the marks were fucking wild. It was really, really loud.
mark. Like I want to see them.
They got bops. They have some bops. I like the songs I like, and what really made me annoyed is that I went out and got nachos so I could like sit and eat something. And of course, like my two favorite songs they played right there, so I couldn't get up and like enjoy it.
Of course.
And
What are your favorites? I gotta know.
I got like Waffle House, Montana Sky's a bop.
House is a banger.
Waffle House is such a fucking bop. Actually, wait, you know what? Hold up, let's get the mark. Hey, Tina! I don't know if she can hear me. But I was gonna say maybe we can get her recap on it. She doesn't have to be here, but Waffle House was a bop. Montana Sky's a bop. Little Bird Makes Her Cry because it's a very, very wholesome song.
I just randomly love What's a Man Gotta Do.
What a Man Gotta Do they played, and it was a bop.
That song is so good.
What else is there? Hold on, let me text her. Be like that.
Did they play any random old shit?
Yes, a lot of old shit. All right, I'm gonna try.
Did they play "Burning Up"? Because that song low key was a bop back then and is a bop now.
I can't remember the names of a lot of songs. They did because there was a lot of fire pyro. So
that song was a bop back then and is a bop now. And haters are gonna hate, but that song was great.
It is. So I don't know if Tina gets in here, she'll recap the Joe Bros. But like that is the loudest room I've ever been in. There were some sites, and I say this not to body shame, I say it with peace and love. But some people really stretch the definition of tube top. Aaron wants a Joe Bros recap. If you don't have to be seen, you could just be heard. So if you just want to go ahead, just all right. We're gonna get a recap of the show.
Yes,
lyrics to every single song.
Sit. It doesn't pick up that much.
Album. Well, literally, I didn't expect you to be like, "Yay, this is the best thing ever."
Right.
But the two girls next to you didn't smile one time. They just stared, like not at me. Well, maybe.
They were just on their phones.
They were on their phones, like sitting behind the camera, not even like smiling. Like I'm the one giddy fucking filming everything. So like, this is amazing.
How much?
And they're just literally like
sitting there.
How much were the tickets? Because they were just sitting there. Aaron wants to know.
Our section probably like 180 each.
180 each.
You're spending $400.
We got ours
You're not
face
even
value,
smiling?
so that's not bad. However, many years ago, you could get like $40 tickets.
They're too big now. $40 tickets.
It's like after COVID.
But give us a quick recap of
So that was like part
emotions.
Oh, I like cried.
Not like a full recap, but I need some emotions. We do have a thing to do eventually.
I don't know. What am I saying? So anyways, those two girls were unamused. There was a Oh, this is the best part.
Oh, here. Put this in your ear so Aaron can hear you. I just realized. Hold on. Aaron, I'm sorry. This is totally professional. Can't hear you.
So I can hear him.
Yeah.
He can hear me.
Whatever.
So anyways, where are we? So Kevin likes this is the best part. Kevin likes to make fun of me for. There was a 6-year-old that literally walked in with her mom, who's old, and I said she wasn't even born yet. Like, what music does she like? Because all of these like half the albums came out between 2007 and 2009. She was not even a mere thought in the world at that point.
So Kev doesn't know. So I want to know did they play a lot of older stuff then? Also, like. Like Burning Up era stuff too?
Yes, because it was 5 albums one night. So they played everything. God. So I was singing all of the original songs while no one in our section even knew what they were. I'm screaming the lyrics, crying, because there were songs I haven't heard since I was like 12 years old. And
there was some girl who said it was her 50th show seeing them.
50th.
Because some people go to like 5 shows a year. Like when we were at Stadium, this one girl was like, I'm VIP for this one. She was from like Arkansas, and she's like, they don't come here, so I travel. So her and her mom just like travel. I was like, I wish I had the money to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go see them in this state and this state and this state.
Fly to England to just go see them. Just
honestly, there was a 12-year-old who was freaking out. She's probably 14, but like freaking out in line because they liked her tweet, and she was losing it before we got in the arena. And I was like sitting there, I was like, Evan Jones replied to me, nerd. Like, I should have said it to her, but I would have crushed her little dreams. But basically, the show was great.
It was so epic. I loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Third time seeing him, Calgary.
Eventually, I'm still mad I haven't seen.
Yeah, you have to come with Chelsea and I next time.
Yeah, we'll all go. How's that?
I'm down.
No, not Kevin. Just you, Chelsea.
Okay, bye. All right, that was the Tina segment. Get out of here. So anyway, the Jonas Brothers concert was fun. I had a great time. Awesome. But the marks in the crowd. Let me tell. Oh, I had to define to Tina what a mark was. Also, so. Yeah, what the hell's my brother texting me for now? Why? I'm doing a podcast, Michael.
That's what he does.
I hate it.
So all your brothers, both your brothers do that.
They do. Well, actually, yesterday when I was streaming, like my uncle called like twice. Well, my uncle, not uncle, and I love him, but he does not know when to end a conversation. So like, you could be on the phone 3 times, and it'll be like, you're like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll help you out tomorrow, and then it'll be like, so what?
Anyways,
you're gonna be an uncle again. I'm like, yeah, I guess. What did he send me? Is this going to be even important? No. Okay. Well, I thought he was gonna send me something electrical about his house that like broke, and I don't want to. Sorry, I don't have time.
Want to.
I just
All right,
don't.
Kev. So besides your concert, what else have you been doing this week?
Yeah, we should.
I see I've played more games than you this week.
It's not that you've played more; it's that I've played longer but less.
Brother, I beat the Mass Effect trilogy in a week and a half. That's 100 hours.
All right, then I'll go through Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Let's get the gameplay going. Yeah, you're right. We do have to go. Whatever, man. Oh yeah, no, we did the podcast last week.
We did, yeah. And I had beaten Mass Effect 1 and most of 2 at that point, and now I've beaten 2 and 3, and I've started.
All right, well then, all right, calm down, Chief. So anyway, I went out there and I beat Castlevania. Life. Well, yeah, you're not busy boy now. But Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Let me tell you, a good Castlevania game. That
I've never played this one.
All the GBA games kind of play like a Symphony of the Night kind of thing, but this one, they're good. But it did the thing that, not that I hate in games, but actually it did, but it was good here. So in Symphony of the Night, when the Upside Down Castle happens,
enemy, does it not have a health bar?
No, it doesn't. But the Symphony of the Night, you know, when you go to the Upside Down Castle, if I'm right, you don't have to like go back and forth between like the normal one and the Upside Down one, right?
No, it's just you do the normal one, then you do the upside down one, I believe.
Okay. So when we get to world flipping back and forth, I get lost. So
it's confusing.
There's not an upside down, but like a parallel world castle in this one, and you have to go back and forth between the two to do some stuff. And I was just like, ooh, I whipped out a guide. I was like, I can't. My brain cannot remember like if I do something in Castle A in like the lower left corner, it affects something in B in the upper right. Like I can't.
That's fair. That is a lot, especially like
on a GBA too. Like
I was also gonna say, like you got to think like you're also were you streaming this? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like your brain's already like first off you are Mr. Can't remember anything sometimes.
Yeah, it comes with the ADD.
On top of that,
I'm not sensitive about it. It's fine.
But on top of that, like streaming automatically makes it that much harder to focus on stuff. So like you're multitasking already to try to multitask and remember everything. Like, nah, I don't blame you. Definitely, that's definitely guide worthy in my opinion.
Yeah, and then normally I do hate when games are like, oh, you got to get all the Wankel points to find the real ending. And the game did a little bit of that, but I found all the parts of Dracula so I could actually fight Dracula. It was good, but I was so over-leveled from being so lost in this game. I was running through bosses.
I don't mind games that do that if they tell you from the beginning, hey, to make it to the end, you need to know this. But if they don't tell you at the beginning and then you get near the end, they're like, oh, by the way, you need to go back and collect all this shit to... That's a little different to me.
So it didn't, but I will say this is totally a personal thing. I knew that to get the Dracula parts was a real ending. You could have fought your best friend and like killed him and you would have gotten like one of two like not real endings.
That's fair.
But whatever. I did kind of know because I know how Castlevania works. So and it wasn't that annoying. One was annoying to get.
I do hate that they're like, why don't they just have you like tell you that stuff?
I don't know.
That's a lot of secret.
Yeah, there are a couple areas like this.
Sonics.
Yeah, they kind of are actually. Wow, I didn't even notice that. But the one thing I didn't get is that so you have like your Castlevania sub weapons, but like they would be equipped with like an elemental spell. But I didn't know how to use them without the spell, unless I turned all the books off. So like the blue bar is the magic to use those with the elements, but then the hearts were like to use them normally. But like, why would I not want to use them with the element? So I never did, and I had like max
elements that are better against certain enemies. I'm assuming.
Honestly, vaguely, but I was so overpowered from being so lost. When I tell you the only boss I struggled with was like death, and that's because I went in there by mistake and had no health. That is it. Like
funny.
First time I fought Dracula, that was it. I think I rewinded like once maybe, but I was so overpowered. So that game's good. It's a B tier just because I hate the parallel castle thing that I had to keep track of.
Fair.
But beyond that, it's a good game. What can I say?
We need to get some modern Castlevanias.
We do. There's that one me and John played that was like the 360 multiplayer game, Harmony of Despair.
Didn't you guys like it?
It was okay. I will say like it's not right. Listen, Castlevania is not meant to be a multiplayer game. Let's just put it that way. So there's that. And then I also played the greatest game of the year so far until maybe Sea of Stars or WrestleQuest comes out. Or I don't know. I'm not a Bethesda mark, you know me. Only if it's Doom or Wolfenstein.
This game just looks.
It do. Yeah, well, we'll see. But you know, playing some.
It'll be a buggy mess, but
I
can't wait to play it, dude.
So that's like why I kind of want to wait. Like I know Bethesda games have that spicy quality to them. But
spicy quality, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with all the bugs and shit that's going to inevitably happen. And what makes me sad,
this is going to be their biggest game ever because it's not only just one giant map. This is like 40 giant maps.
Yeah, and then
there's over 80 something planets, I think, and then like 40 of them have life or something. I don't know, but like it's some crazy massive number. So there's definitely going to be bugs, but at the same time, the things that matter, I'm excited for.
Have you seen Bethesda try to do a game with one world and not have bugs? It's just no. Like, so I'm cautious. I know it's on day one Game Pass, so I'm not taking a big risk. But like, I just kind of want to wait and see it out. Like, and then what's gonna suck is I think that people are gonna go, oh, look at this, another glitchy game from Xbox. They're dead. Blah, blah. And I'm like as if this doesn't happen with every Bethesda game ever. So that's gonna be annoying to see. Like for the next couple weeks, like I don't know, man.
I don't care. I'm just super excited. I'm in a huge sci-fi mood, and I was kind of clowning on Starfield until I watched their like 40-minute direct they had about 2 months ago or whatever, and then I was like, oh, they did a good job selling this. I'm into it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of sci-fi, I also played some
before you continue. I was just saying we might as well just drop it here since we don't have an article or anything. If you are interested in Starfield, be careful. I don't know if it's true. I haven't read it. I don't know if it's the right thing, but there seems to be leaks of the story online.
More than one.
Twitter, Reddit, yeah. So you might want to be careful looking up Starfield stuff on Twitter, Reddit, and stuff like that. Because there's definitely a chance you might get spoiled by the story. We don't know if it's the actual story, obviously, but better safe than sorry if you want to go in mostly blind.
Be careful, but you know what? Or don't. Never. Live your life.
If you want to see it, if there's a possible story leak of a Starfield on Twitter and Reddit, go look them up.
Doom guy and Wolfenstein guy kiss. That's the spoiler.
That's actually in the first 20 minutes, so it's not that big of a spoiler.
Okay. Well, yeah, people use the word spoiler for anything. Like, oh my god, I had a title screen. Well, actually, have you seen the title screen bullshit going out?
No.
There's some guy on let me just find it. He's either like a developer or something. Hold on, Starfield title screen. So this might be a spoiler because it's the title screen, brother. It's just this dude.
Starfield.
It's this clown ass take of like, let me see, it's on screen. Yeah, the physiognomy of start screen. The start screen of a game can reveal a lot about how rushed the team was and how much pride they took in their work. Starfield's start screen either shows hasty shipping deadlines by a passionate team overworked or a team that didn't care. Aaron, so basically this game is dead on arrival.
Because it's a simple screen. The logo is super simple. Like, that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
The thing is, I honestly think that's, like, on purpose. The little I'd say is, like, that, it's purposely simple because it's a very much a create-your-own-adventure type game, like all Bethesda games.
It is the most weird take ever.
Stupid.
Yeah, I want to see some quote tweets, which, great. What basic title screen? There must be no effort in these games. Like, this is... like very simple, like, dude, like Streets of Rage 2 has no title screen. Like, it's dumb.
Doom sucks, dude.
Doom sucks. Doom is the worst game ever based on its title screen. Sonic Frontier. It's not a good
That's actually a pretty decent game though.
I don't know. It's Sonic. That's all. I just want to clown on Sonic. Skyrim.
Bad game, dude. It's been around for a million years.
Last of Us. It's just a window, bro. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like, what a fucking clown ass thing. So anyway, Starfield.
Honestly, it's not much different than some of the Mass Effect starting screens. Mass Effect 1, I think, has a similar starting screen with just a giant planet.
Yeah, it's bad. That's why it's the worst game ever made.
I mean, it is the second worst Mass Effect.
That's not really... When you put it that way, it makes it sound worse, but it's not. Anyway, speaking of sci-fi, 30XX is another thing I've been playing. Still running through it.
30-man megas.
Yeah, anyway, that was a bad joke, so we're just going to keep rolling through it, but I am having... I know it was.
Imagine.
No. So, just no imagining. It's a good game. I'm running through it. I had some pretty good runs yesterday. where I actually almost want to bring up my stream because I got to a point where I had
What a self mark.
I had the most broken like gun build I could think I could, but the problem is it was like a monkey's paw scenario where I was shooting so much shit on screen I could not see what I was doing.
Ugh, there's 2 Kevs on my screen. Gross.
Yeah, it's gross. I wish I could crop it for you, but I'm way too lazy to figure that out. Look at like all this bullshit I'm shooting.
What the fuck was? And you didn't beat it with that?
No, because I couldn't see what I was doing. Because there was so much shit on screen, so I couldn't see like things coming at me. I got pretty far, so I will give it that. But I'm having a great time with 30XX. I'm thinking to stream more today. Maybe I will after I go help my uncle out. Basically, that's what I'm gonna do. He needs me to lift one thing in his house, and he can't be lifting nothing. So there's that. Anyway, that's what I've been playing. But Aaron, speak to me about Mass Effect 3 specifically, if you would.
I finished Mass Effect 3 2 days ago. Mass Effect 3 is an A+ tier game. I still personally think it's the best overall game in the franchise.
Right.
The gameplay is way better than the second one. There's a lot of amazing moments in the game. Like if you've kept characters alive and stuff from the first 2, a lot of great. So I know there's a lot of arguments about the ending, and the ending's kind of eh.
Yeah.
Replaying this game, I don't want to hear people say that their choices don't matter.
Okay. Why is that?
Because there is so much variance and difference in this game throughout the entire game based on your choices from all 3 games. Like, I don't think there's another franchise out here who has made your choices matter more than Mass Effect.
Okay.
Yes, in the ending there's technically 12 endings, but like they're all very similar. Yes,
wait,
I
there's
get
12
that.
endings? What?
Technically. They're very, very, very minor differences.
Okay.
But yeah, they're very similar, and I get that, and I get what people are trying to say when their choices don't matter, because they're saying in the end they get a very similar ending no matter what.
They tried so hard, got so far. Right. In the end,
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter, bro.
But no, like there's so much variance just in the game of people who live and die, and like from 1 through 3 that changes complete story arcs. Like to be able to so like there's the war between the Quarians and the Geth. To be able to actually get peace and have both on your side, you've had to do like 20 different things from the first game until now, where if you made like one wrong decision, it's literally impossible to get them to have peace, and you have to choose. Like there is so much where it definitely matters that I'm sick of that argument. Now, I'm not saying the ending's good. The ending definitely is very disappointing, and I'll admit that. But to say that the choices don't matter, I'm so overhearing that.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I wanted more out of the ending, but I understand. Not that I understand why they did what they did, but I will say it's not as bad as everyone made it out to be.
Also true. Well, you also didn't play the original ending.
Good.
Yeah. The original ending was even worse. So like I understand the outrage on that. The extended cut definitely made it better. Not good, better. But like again, like I hate how many people say this game is awful or this game's garbage. There's no good moment because of the ending. While the ending does sour it a little bit, that the entire ride of this game is so good. And this was only my second time playing 3 because I also was soured by the ending and I never played it a second time.
I need to play Andromeda, but I also want to go back to this and be a total dickhole.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it's just hard. Listen, I know I can be a little bit of a heel sometimes. I get that.
But it's so hard to be a complete dick to characters you like in a game.
Yeah, it's not only that. Like, I just don't want to be a jerk to people in games. I think I'm generally a nice person. Some may disagree, but to those people I say eat my ass. Like,
I'm with you on that. Like, I struggle being a renegade. The only game that I kind of do that in is Knights of the Old Republic, where I can be dark side, but I do just enough just because I like having Force Lightning.
Well, yeah, maybe if they give Jedis the cool powers, then look, like, ooh, you pushed me. Like, why not shock people?
Yeah,
Like,
that's about the only game I do like some of the dark side choices, but KOTOR does pretty good about like being able to do that and then still being a relatively decent person. But yeah, no, this Mass Effect 3 A tier game at least. It was teetering with S tier. If the ending was a little bit better, S tier. If the next game is really good and they lead into it really well, it might change my mind and make this even better or worse, depending on. But we'll see. I'm cautiously optimistic for the next Mass Effect for the fact that yes, BioWare has struggled some recently over the last few years, but they struggled with Dragon Age 2, and then Dragon Age Inquisition was a banger. So, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. BioWare has done way more good than bad overall with video games, in my opinion.
yes, I can agree to that.
They have some stinkers. Anthem exists, but
there are people that love that game, and I feel bad for them that they just don't have any taste.
Well, so the gameplay is probably really good. Because, like I said, like I've heard the gameplay is good. It's the same thing with Andromeda. Andromeda's gameplay is good. If the Mass Effect trilogy never existed, I think people would have liked Andromeda more. Like if it was the first Mass Effect, because the gameplay is good, the story is fine.
Sure, there.
The characters are fine. There's like one or two standouts. Like it's very average writing. But when you compare that to a trilogy of above average to great writing at times, I mean, there's some bad stuff in the Mass Effect trilogy, but overall, the trilogy is above average to great writing. When you put average writing to that, it just looks like shit writing. Like Andromeda is technically not shit. On release, it had a lot of bugs. That was a big issue. But now that it's fixed, like Andromeda's not shit. It's just a mid game. It's mid. That's just, and comparing mid to a great trilogy makes it look even worse in comparison. So that's why a lot of people hate it so much.
Right.
But it's a fine game. And then but yeah, I started it, Andromeda. I'm like an hour in. I haven't really played much. I'm going slower with Andromeda because I don't want to burn myself out because I've never fully beaten it. I've gotten really far.
Wait, you've never beaten Andromeda? I swear you've said you've beaten Andromeda before.
I've never beaten Andromeda.
Aaron is a liar, and I'm saying it with full confidence as somebody who can't remember what they ate for breakfast.
Fair.
Yeah,
I've tried 2 or 3 times. I usually burn myself out on it, and then the one time I got close to the end was when all the drama happened when I was living in Dayton, which was after it first came out. So I wound up not playing, and then I wound up deleting everything on my system because I had a controller issue that couldn't get it fixed. And I thought
vaguely remember
reformatting the system, but I forgot to back up my saves.
Wait, why do I vaguely remember your weird controller issue that like made no sense?
Yeah, it just wouldn't connect.
That's so weird. And I feel like we figured it out, but then like
I had already reformatted my system by the time I figured it out, yeah.
And that made it work, right?
No, that didn't work. I brought it to one of my friends and he cleaned the system, and then we found out that at the time there was something in my parents, because it was after I moved back to my parents from the Dayton drama. There was something in their house that caused interference between the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth of the controller. As soon as I hardwired my PlayStation 4, never had an issue again.
It's so fucking random. I need to
there's some
do
like
that up here.
weird interference between the Wi-Fi at my parents' house and the Bluetooth of the controller, and that was what it was.
So anyway, what else have you been playing?
Marvel. I'll just say Marvel Snap real quick because Marvel Snap.
Never heard of it.
Still playing it. Still really fun. Love it. Great game. Great time killer. Yeah, I love it. I've made Infinite every season. I check it. I play it like twice a day. Because you have like dailies and stuff, and it's not like I don't feel like it's not one of those games where like, oh, I have to do my dailies. It's like, oh, I can play a couple quick games, get my dailies done, and then take a break. Or if I have some free time, I'll play some more.
I can do my dailies on Bing Rewards, bro.
Bing Rewards. But yeah, Marvel Snap. If you're into card games and you want a relatively chill one, try Marvel Snap. You might love it, you might hate it, but it's kind of addicting. And then I got Madden 24 because I'm stupid. Came out Friday. I wasn't gonna get it, but then do you remember Eric?
Sports. Eric, yeah. Iggy.
He got the deluxe edition, which came out Monday. And he's been playing it and he's been loving it. And if I'm gonna be home a lot playing games, and he's home a bit more now, I'm probably gonna play with him.
Fair.
So he kind of talked me into getting it.
Decisions.
Yeah, it's Madden.
It's sure Madden.
Last year the gameplay was good, but all the stuff around the game that wasn't just gameplay kind of sucked.
Okay.
So a lot of people were unhappy. This year the gameplay is very similar but a little bit better. I'm just not going to touch the other game modes, so I'll mostly just play franchise.
Fuck career, bro.
I mean, I might do a little career mode, but I'm thinking more of like the online mode, MUT or whatever, Ultimate Team. I last year I tried dabbling in it, and it just kind of burned me out because it just wasn't fun and like the mode was just kind of dumb.
Right.
So I'm just not going to dabble in it this time. I'm mostly just going to play franchise with Eric. I'm not going to do any online leagues or anything. I'm not going to burn myself out. I'm just going to, you know, have fun with a friend. And I'm going to treat it kind of like how I treat Fortnite. I'm not going to play it much by myself. It's just going to be mostly with friends.
I wish I could. I just want to love Fortnite again. Hi, Absoil. How you doing? Long time no see.
It's an ab. I haven't seen Absoil in forever.
I know. I haven't seen him in a long time. How you doing, friendo? Yeah, no, I want to like Fortnite again. I really do. But like... I don't know. Maybe the era's over. I'll play it with people still, but like I'm not.
I have friends that want to play. Anitra wants to play right now because they have the Jujutsu Kaisen skins in it.
Yeah. So that'd be like that, man.
If we now that I have a little bit more time, if we can find out a time to play.
We need to play Left 4 Dead.
Well, we need to do that too.
I have it installed on my deck. I'm ready to go.
Do you have Payday 2 on your deck?
I sure do.
I don't know if he did or not because I haven't opened Steam, but Chris said it was $1 on Steam.
Yeah, it's always cheap.
And he bought it and he was going to gift it to me because he wants to play Payday 2. And I remember you talking about wanting to do that before.
I do. I love that game, but like it is just impossible to play. So that's the thing. Like as much as I like that game, I just cannot. I can't play it because nobody wants to play it with me. And Back 4 Blood,
you need to play.
If you just have one more human person and then 2 AI, but like I cannot run a safe, destroy the cameras, do all this stuff by myself. The AI are good at nothing but killing enemies. That's it.
So I mean, I'd be down. Like I said, I'll have to open Steam. I mean, I could probably just click it.
Absol says he's doing pretty darn good. I'm not the reverse Kev. Short beard, bald head instead of short hair, bald face. We are doing well. I'm glad you're reverse Kevin. Don't be
reverse
me.
Kev.
It's gross. The reverse Kev is a bedroom move, you know?
Oh my.
It's really just going to sleep.
But yeah, so if he didn't, I'll wind up getting it next time it's on sale. And
ooh.
Yeah, we'll play Payday 2 at some point because I know Chris said he wants to also. It was literally yesterday he texted me like, "Hey, this is really cheap. I'm going to buy this for you."
This just popped up when I was looking to see something for Payday, but I wanted you to watch that and just react blindly. That's all. Nobody else can know what it is because reasons. I sent it in Discord. But yeah, the other game you played.
Now.
It's not that bad. It's just I know you wouldn't want me to say it here, but yeah, I figured you'd have a good laugh. But yeah, no, Madden looks fun. If I played football, I would be into it. So there, you know what?
No, so far this looks decent. This Madden. I'm happy with it. I'm not getting mad because I know I just suck.
You're not getting mad in?
Haha.
Oh, you.
No, when that's the other reason why I want to play more casually, because if I try getting like good at the game again, I'll get really competitive, and then when I lose, I'll get angry, and that burns me out. So I need to not. So if I play more casually, it's more like I got fucking raffle stomped yesterday by the computer. Like it was like 47-7 or something like that. Like it was bad, dude. Like I had no business in that game. But I didn't really get mad. I got a little annoyed on like little things. And I'd be like, God dang it. But like I didn't get mad like I normally would. So that's good.
Yeah.
Improvement.
I just want like an arcade football game again because like I don't watch football.
Dude.
I don't watch football at all.
Blitz.
I want Blitz. I want Blitz the League, which is why like I wish AEW would update and give me more features. But like that's why I was excited for Fight Forever because I'm like I don't want a simmy sports game. I want like bullshit nonsense sports games. Like that's what I need in life.
So at Walmart and stuff, they sell like those arcade machines.
Yes.
They sell them elsewhere. There's a Blitz one that has Blitz 2000 and original Blitz.
Yeah, I want it.
And it's on sale for like $400 because it's normally like a $600 machine.
Right.
And And oh, man, I want it so bad because Blitz 2000 is the one that like I loved. Besides Blitz the League, obviously, like Blitz 2000 is the one that I used to play constantly as an arcade game.
Probably just NFL Blitz. Yeah, it's a good. And when I go to,
I would totally want it. But we'll never get an arcadey game like that again that's decent because the only ones that do arcadey games are like indies, and sadly, indie sports games almost always suck.
Actually, speaking of indie, hold on, Ultra Pro. Have you seen this other wrestling game coming out?
No.
There's another wrestling game coming out called Ultra Pro Wrestling, which I kind of want to try. And I have not heard of it. Maybe we could put it on our list, but like, it's not WWE, it's not AEW, like. This is WWE, clearly. Let's go to the trailer of this. I want to see the actual game. Is there actual gameplay?
Oh, no. You know, I did kind of see... I think White Mike's in this.
I don't know who that is.
He's an indie guy.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So I want to see what this actually is going to look like, because...
I think this is the one that White Mike's in.
I am all about more wrestling games, man. Let me tell you. But, like... Looks kind of cool. Pre-alpha gameplay footage. Man, that crowd. There are a lot of Johnny Sins in that crowd. Is that New Jack, or is it supposed to be New Jack? I don't really know, but...
It randomly kind of looks like DBA, a Michigan guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find some not pre-alpha gameplay footage, but, like, they have some, like, wrestlers coming in. Come on, give me some Ultra Pro Wrestling gameplay. Let's see if there's... Because, again, I want a good wrestling game. I don't know if I want that. Ultra Pro Wrestling.
It's only a minute and a half.
Yeah, why not? I guess. I don't know.
Nothing about this.
It just looks cool, man. There's more. Oh god, that's not the same game. Wow, that's really, really early development because that looked totally different than what I just saw.
Yeah.
That is definitely not Shawn Michaels. Yeah, this looks very different. Was that Mr. America and Rey Mysterio as the same person? I mean, I don't know. More arcade wrestling games. I'm about it.
Honestly, same.
This looks like shit though. I don't like that gameplay because like this looks totally different than what I saw before. Ultra violent, yeah, like look how different it looks.
Well, this is Ultra Violence Pro Wrestling. Is this different?
Oh, I don't know.
That was a cool move.
Yeah, that is a cool move. You should take that one. But you know what? Let's get more arcade sports games out there. Anyway, I think that's everything we've talked about. So
yeah, brother, sister, brother.
Kind of bullshitted for a long time. So let's get through the gauntlet quick because I want to look up some games.
Chris and I usually do. We just bullshit the whole time.
That's my favorite part. So, all right, Aaron, we got some games coming out. I want you to look at these.
Do you want to just get the news done and then?
No, because there's not that much news. So I'm just.
Let's get the news done and end on Gauntlet.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I'll keep this one up here. Just ignore this. This is when it's like really, really slow. But we kind of burned some time today. I'm Reddit famous. I had a good topic on the Reddits, and I put it on the Twitter.
Commented on your twatter.
She did, but we'll get to it a day when we got really nothing going on. I'm gonna save that one. There are new Game Pass stuff coming out, everybody. We got, well, one of these isn't a game, Firewatch, so that sucks. It's not a game. I played it. Me and Tina were we sat through that game, and let me tell you, what a fucking ending. That was a giant waste of time. Firewatch sucks.
Damn.
I'm actually mad about it because that game makes you feel like you're going to meet Diana on the other end of that walkie-talkie, and like, there was like a plot point about some spooky man following you in the forest and they just drop out of nowhere. And, like, that game sucks. It's a waste of time. Boring. Grease doesn't look like a Kev game. Texas Chainsaw Massacre had the greatest AEW appearance of all time. I really want you to watch that match. It was the worst.
I watched the ending. I'm fine.
That's enough.
I'm fine.
I love Jeff Jarrett's new title. It's great. That was peak Russo 2004 TNA.
Dude, that was a match. That was Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
That was real bad. I hope Russo's not working backstage there. But the one I am excited for,
albums, bro.
Sea of Stars is the one game I'm very excited for. I cannot wait to play it.
Chainsaw Massacre, actually, I hear is pretty good. A lot of people are loving it so far because it only came out Friday.
Well, yeah, it's going to be... I don't know if it's by the same guys as Friday the 13th, but...
It's like Friday the 13th, Dead by Daylight type shit.
Yeah, so it might be for somebody, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I mean, Game Pass, why not, you know?
Why not, brother?
Why not, brother? Yeah.
Thy brother.
Oh, brother, thy brother. So that is the new Game Pass games.
Keyboard here. I can play keyboard while streaming now.
That'd be a weird channel point redemption. There you go. Or actually, you know what? Somebody subs you. Write him a little song real quick.
I hate you. Thanks for subbing.
Why you like this? Do something better with your money. We got
surgery coming up. I need all of your money. Give me more, please.
There's a new Xbox enforcement strike system. I put this in here basically because there was nothing else going on, but like,
is this gonna be like to counter the new Call of Duty lobbies?
Basically 8 strikes and you're out. They'll ban your
8.
Yeah, I don't know why,
bro. So people can just drop like the N-word 8 times before they finally get banned. Insane.
Yeah, I don't know if like every strike is weighed equally, but all strikes receive stay on a player's record for 6 months.
Xbox.
Yeah, like GG come in and was like, what the fuck?
She's like, the fuck are you talking about?
It just don't play Call of Duty, bro. That's it.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
I think the first time I ever heard that word was on Call of Duty.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty much a new strike pack. There was nothing going on, but good for them, I guess. And then the big one that everyone was in a pissy panic about was that the 360 store is closing. That's it.
Xbox update, like all their shit's available still.
Well, that's the thing. So you had the people who didn't read the article who were like, this is what digital is that. That's it. This is what we're talking about. But it's literally the 360 section of the store. So like when I went to go get Max Payne, it wired me to that on the search engine, but like you could just go on the Series S store and also still get it.
Yeah.
So like,
unlike Sony, which they're supposedly trying.
They're trying.
Actually, you can get almost all their like majority of their games in the newest consoles.
Right. So basically, nothing is really changing. It's just literally the 360 itself.
There might be a few games you're losing, but not many.
No, it's like the 360. Like if you go on the store on the 360, that is it. Listen, the system is how old? 18 years.
I would say it's got to be.
It's a legal adult now, dude. Like it's okay. It's got to go. 2005. There you go. And it will go till 2024, July 29th. So like,
still have a whole year.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's
all people. You're such a bunch of crybabies.
Yeah, you know that's kind of all I saw. But people are like,
I'm not even sugarcoating it. There's a bunch of crybaby bitches.
Especially when they're like literally nothing's changing. It's just everything's still available. Yeah, everything's still available. So that's really all the news there was. We'll do the gauntlet now because of reasons. So Aaron, on the gauntlet, we guess the game's and Metacritic score. We look at the gameplay. We do. You guess the score. If it's an 80 and I guess a 78, I get 2 points. You guess a 76.
What happens if I guess a 79?
Well, then you get 1 point, and lowest score wins.
I have 1 point and you have 2 points.
I'm losing.
Oh my goodness!
Lowest score wins. Works. Lowest score wins, brother.
Oh, if I knew that, I would have won the last one.
We should put like a negative in front, so that way we know it's like less. But yeah, whatever. So I got some games I want Aaron to look up. And by Aaron look up, I mean I'm gonna look them up. We're gonna see the gameplay. So this one's called Prison City.
24.
It is basically a new NES looking game. I know you love your platformers, Aaron. They're your favorite.
That's the one thing I hate about Andromeda is there's like minor platforming in it because you have like
the worst
jump jet.
Yeah,
like jetpack.
This game looks cool. And do you want to go first?
74.
I'm gonna go 81.
Wow, look at you actually being different.
It's a number that speaks to me because this looks really interesting, and it looks like
this is either going to get like a mid 80s or a low 70. There's no in between.
Yeah,
it just depends on how it turns out gameplay.
Well, so my favorite part about like these new retro games is that they realize all the bad game designs that old games had, and they're like, "Hey, what if we fix that?" Which is my favorite part. Like, screw the password system. Screw like making games so cheap that they're not fun. Like, they make old games kind of more fun. So
I feel that.
Yeah, I'm more of a like the retro game. I'm more of a retro enthusiast. That sounds worse. Never mind.
Yeah, now you just like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell people to burn their digital consoles. Gross. All right, so we got that.
Who'd own a digital console? Not me or you.
Not me with my hot plate on the side. Oh, there was somebody doing like a QVC thing of the Xbox Series S, and they're like, "Wow, look at that with a Bluetooth speaker on the front." so you can play all your music on there, and it's just like, nah, QVC, that's not it. But you know, boomers and all. I don't know, Prison City looks cool. I'm about it.
Not for me, but definitely a market for this game.
Oh, I'll be getting this eventually. All right, Aaron, Starfield. I honestly, I don't know, because I feel like this one's gonna change so much when we like actually get it. Oh man, look at that title.
Bad title screen.
Well, you know what? This looks cleaner than most Bethesda games.
It does. They've delayed it twice, but not in a like a, oh my god, we're so far behind, but in a, we need to make sure that it's good.
All right, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I have not had this on my radar, and not have I cared, because I just don't care for Fallout, and I felt very Fallout-y about this. But like, is it like a whole radiation system and looter system like Fallout?
Yeah, like it's full. Like there's loot. There's a lot. The one thing you won't like is there's a lot of customization, but like that's good for other people.
What do
like,
you
mean? You can put outposts on any planet, and it generates you income over time. And you can. The cool thing is you can super customize the outposts, or there's very generic basic. You can just put the shit out there. There's a lot of like free stuff. Like so, there's spaceships, obviously. You can fully customize your spaceship, or just have a basic one. You can literally be a pirate and just go fucking attack people in space and steal their ships.
Oh. Am I gonna get sucked into Starfield?
Dude, I'm telling you, I was clowning on this game until I watched their 40-minute like direct, basically, of just Starfield, and since that day, this is my most anticipated game.
Maybe I am.
Like, by far.
I honestly thought this was gonna look a lot like Fallout.
Like the gameplay, like the action and shooting looks good. You can make a fully melee combat character in space. Like there's like space battles. Like so far, everything just looks really cool. And then like it still has like the Fallout, Elder Scrolls like character stories. You can get like, I think there's 12 companions you can get to travel with you over time.
Do I want this?
Dude, I'm telling you, like, if
I really brushed this off. Like, I really did.
The time, please go watch. You can watch it in sections. Watch the 40-minute direct from a couple months ago, because they go over every aspect of the game that's going to be in it. You can really tell that like they care. This isn't a game that they were told to make. A lot of the people working on this game have a passion for this game and are really enjoying making it, which honestly is a big thing in game making.
I feel silly because I really, whoa. I brushed this off as like another Fallout in space game. And like, me and Fallout don't get along, but
Dude, I'm telling you, same thing. Like I did not like everything about it. I was clowning on it. You can ask Anitra. I was literally shitting on this game because Bethesda, haha, Fallout's gonna be bad. It's gonna suck. It might be good eventually, modders and stuff. But no, this looks. Granted, it could come out and still suck, but it looks really cool.
I was not expecting
all the stuff they talk about, all the different things you can do, because there's so much. Like I'm scratching the surface of. They're purposely, because you know how big Bethesda's modding community is, especially on PC, especially when there is issues, but that's besides the point. Right. They're trying to make it very easy and open for modders.
Okay.
Because there's it's just massive. Like this is, imagine how open Skyrim is, but like with 100+ planets. Imagine the creativity people can have with mods and shit in this game.
I'm like generally shocked that like, again, I've gone in just assuming, and I feel silly now, but like, wow, I didn't think I would want this. I just put up my list. Like, maybe I do want to play this.
At the very least, like I said, before you make a full decision, just watch this video. And obviously, they're going to show the best things. They're not going to show shit, but I also was genuinely shocked how cool a lot of it, like the zero gravity stuff and some of it, and like...
Wait a minute, how do guns work in zero gravity?
Yeah, I know. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
89, put me in.
89.
I don't think it's going to be full 90. I think there's going to be people like
87, because you're going to get people that are going to hate it because it's Bethesda and Xbox. And
yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. let's get.
If you get time, just watch that video. I mean, like I said, watch in parts. There's a lot more that they say. Like I was genuinely surprised when I watched it and was like, I'm glad I watched this. I'm excited for this game. It's only 2 weeks away now. Because it comes out the first, I think, as long as it doesn't get pushed back again. A week from Friday.
Who knows, brother?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. 24. Well, the next thing on here is Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which is basically Jet Set Radio, if you've ever heard of that.
Yo, I don't care about this game, but one of my friends is like in love with Jet Set Radio, so
well, they're gonna love it. So this game is on. It is only on Steam and Switch, which is weird.
That is weird, but they're mostly a PC player, so that's perfect.
Yeah, so I'm waiting to see if it's Steam Deck verified.
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. All right, I'm gonna talk about it. I am going.
So I just learned about it. It literally just looks like Jet Set Radio. Weird that it's only Switch and PC. I do want to see if it's Steam Deck verified, but it looks exactly like. It's got the same style as Hi-Fi Rush, that whole cell shaded thing. I do want to know more about it because like it looks like they just straight up stole this game from Sega and said, no, this is our game now. I don't know too much about it, but if it is like Jet Set, I mean Sega's not doing anything with it, so is this on my list? I actually don't know, but I think it's going to be a game that people want, but I don't know if everyone is going to love. So I'm going to go with an 80 on this, but that's not a bad 80. Do I have it on my list? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What did I say? 80? 80.
Yeah.
Put me in, Buttercup. And that is everything. Oh no, Myth Force. Oh no, Super Bomberman.
You skip Super Bomberman R2.
All right. I mean, it's Bomberman. Like super. I love Bomberman, but you played one Bomberman, you kind of played them all. I won't lie.
79.
Let me see if it looks any different before I totally commit to something. I mean, it's fucking Bomberman, which is not bad.
An 80. It's gonna be somewhere in the 80 range.
And let me tell you, that looks like Bomberman for sure. 72. I don't have high hope for it. I like Bomberman, but like you want to talk about a series that has not evolved since like the Super Nintendo, maybe. Never mind, Saturn Bomberman, you could jump.
It's sad when Pac-Man has evolved more than you.
Yeah.
Tetris has evolved more than you.
Yeah, actually, I want to play Tetris Effect. I always mean to play that. Okay.
I want a new Pokemon pinball game.
So do I, but good luck. All right, Myth Force is a Saturday morning style D&D roguelike that is co-op, and it looks like an 80s cartoon. Like,
honestly, I don't hate the art.
No, it's very cel shaded, but like it's a roguelike, so it's
I don't know how I feel about being first person.
Me either, but like it kind of looks cool. I don't know, just Skyrim. But it's essentially, it looks like Gunfire Reborn is really what it reminds me of. But if Gunfire Reborn was about like an 80s Saturday morning cartoon. So, that
first on this one.
85.
85?
Yeah.
77. I was thinking mid 70s because it looks good, but you're gonna have people that are gonna hate it, I think.
I don't think it's gonna get the attention it deserves for sure.
Oh. If it's good, like it looks interesting. Like this is the type of game that I would play with someone. Like that's how I want my rogue boys.
My roguey boys. Well, that's why you got to play Gunfire with me, brother.
Oh, is that multiplayer?
Yeah, 4-player co-op.
Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime then.
Yeah,
I'm down to play them multiplayer because that's like my favorite way to play most of these style games.
It's on Game Pass, but the Steam version, if it's ever on sale, it definitely is the one that they actually update and care about. Definitely worth it.
I have Game Pass right now. I'm not getting Game Pass for another 2 weeks.
So if you don't get it, let me tell you, get it on your Steam Deck because I think you're gonna enjoy it way more there. It's verified. Let me see, what did it cost right now? On Steam, that's it. It's kind of like $20 or something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's $20, so it's worth it, honestly. And they actually care about that version. So that is everything. We got to look at the games that came out, huh?
Has it come out? Did we ever put a score for Madden before you look up?
No.
Metacritic? Do you want to just put a score for Madden real quick since it's out?
82. Hit me in there.
Madden 24A. I'm gonna go 84. Just I don't know.
All right, good. Hit the buttons. Baldur's Gate. We already looked at that one. Games.
Just look at Madden first.
All right, man.
It's at the bottom.
There's a riot at the Battle Rack.
It is 24. Just so you know.
I can't wait till next year. I am so waiting.
No score yet.
I'm really excited to see
user score, dude. I love.
Okay, let's see people. Why. There's a 9, and EA released another full-price unfinished bug-filled game that's dependent on animations.
This is the least animate, like the least one that's like most. Yes, last year, year before, animations like.
Who wrote this? Who is this time?
Oh my god, dude.
So it's a 0. It's a 0 because you maybe you have to buy whole collection. All that's at BA's bank account. Looks gives you some junk field the mode. Be prepared for glitches. The game will be controlled by. This is why user scores are bullshit. Like
yeah. Like, even if the game was ass, it's not a 0.
Well, that's why I don't take user scores seriously at all. No Myth Force. Super Bomberman's not out. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, I think, just came out. So, maybe. Hit. Bomb Rush. No, really?
It's not even on there, dude.
No. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Oh.
Funk.
Whatever. Well, it's not on these yet. Wait. It's coming to all these? I only saw the other ones are coming out later? Interesting. It's got a PC score. Hold on, don't do this yet. Maybe we should wait.
No, let's wait, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's give it another week. If whatever there's in a week should be.
Starfield probably not out yet. Crescent City's not out. Ocean City or Ocean Horn. I don't think this is out yet either. Nope, iOS game, but I don't give a fuck about that.
30XX.
30XX had a score?
Well, I'm just apparently.
Ooh, okay, Ocean Horn's got some. Okay.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So we got an 80, 80, and a 77. I want a pizza. Okay. Aaron owes me pizza. 16, nice. Oh, that's iOS. Are we counting iOS?
Well, I already put it on there, so we are.
Nice. Nothing there. And 85. iOS version got a nice.
It is a 78. This is Ocean Horn.
Yeah.
I get 3 and you get 6.
Nice. All right, 30XX. Let me see the Switch version. It's only on Switch and PC, so I think we should.
Are we waiting on this? Do you want to wait on the score then?
Yeah, as much as I want to put it on there. All right, Blasphemous 2.
It would be a 1 point, like you get 1, I get 2 at this point. It was a 7.
No. Blasphemous 2. 85 on there. Yeah.
Hold on. Open them all up.
Yep.
Ready? All right, 85.
Yep. 83.
Plus 83.
This is for Blasphemous 2 for all you audio people again. 87.
Audio person, you smell bad.
Okay.
87.
And a 93, a 90, and an 80.
Hold on. Plus 93, plus 90, and then what was the last one?
Plus 80.
Plus 80 divided by 6. That's an 86. I get 1, you get 4.
God damn it. I'm just changing this because I hate it. All right, no, that one yet. Sea of Stars isn't out. Demonic Supremacy. Let's see. I don't think this one had anything yet. Demonic Supremacy. No. Okay, we'll wait on that one.
Zombie Soup.
Why can't WrestleQuest be out? I know it's out in 2 days.
2 days.
How much does it cost again?
30, I think.
I want to play it real bad.
Like I said, there's a chance we can figure something out for you day 1.
I know. Disney Dreamlight Valley, let's just look.
It's still in beta, so probably not.
I know, but like, do something. Like, give me something.
It's been out forever, and it's gotten like 3 updates, and it's still.
So that's it. All right, what's our score tally?
Aaron with 6 points. Kevin with 15.
Gross. I hate it. Oh, cool. It seems my computer has no internet, but clearly it's working since I'm here.
Talking to me on the internet in
weird
12-hour away state.
Yeah, it's true. You are there. So that is going to do it for us this morning.
Do it.
Well, number one, follow me on the X, the threads, the gram. I don't know. You know what I do? Hold on, wait.
Do you have a command for this?
Yeah, I just have a link tree of all my shit. So let me read off what's available because I forget. Threads, Twitter, the Gram, the Twitch. Listen, just hit the socials, man. It's all that.
Follow me, Aaron Norman, ARENNORMAN, on Twitter/X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Thread, Twitch. With my surgery definite happening at some point in the next month. That's why this whole thing's moved. We made it so I can feel more comfortable sitting here. I'm going to be streaming again. I don't know. The first stream will be some point this week. I don't know if it's going to be today. Probably not today. I got to get some stuff together. But anyways, some point this week. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Pretty much most social medias I have. And it's all Aaron Norman. Keep that shit the same, bruh.
There is.
And buy my shit. Buy my merch. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Aaron Norman. Buy my shit. I need money.
Wait, that's not it. Put the wrong link in the Aaron. Put the Mallow wrestling schedule again.
How did you do that?
I don't even know. Can I get your Pro Wrestling Tee merch? I gotta fix that.
It's really ProWrestlingTees.com/Aaron Norman. That's
how did I do that?
Oh, you bet. Anyways,
no, I got Pro Wrestling.
But
Pro Wrestling Tee/Aaron Norman.
ProWrestlingTees.com/Aaron Norman. Anyways, so you know, not to get all heavy and depressed at the end of the podcast, but about a month ago, someone hit my car. I'm still fighting with their insurance to get that fixed.
You always will.
The issue is they backed out of a parking place into my car. Like, it is 100% their fault. There's no other way to do this. Like, to say it's anyone else's fault. So I'm fighting with them. A week later, I blew out my knee, which had a bunch of doctor appointments, and I just found out I need surgery. That's going to cost me probably around $3,000 because that's what my deductible is.
Yep.
It cost me $1,400 last Sunday to put my cat down.
Yeah.
So, like, life kind of sucks right now. And I have a lot of expensive bills that I've been racking up and paying. So buy my merch. I'm not asking for free money, but, like, buy my merch.
It's not free money. They give money, they get a thing. It's not free.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not asking for free money. I'm not saying, hey, give me money. Even though one of my friends just started to GoFundMe for me, which I didn't even know about until yesterday. So I'll probably wind up linking that at some point because I didn't even know it existed. But I won't be mad if we get some money because, like I said, I'm low-key struggling right now. Especially since I'm going to be out of work for 6 weeks and my work doesn't have a short-term disability. So I'm literally going to be 6 weeks without pay after surgery.
The fucking worst. I hate it here.
Yeah. So I'm struggling. I'm going to be struggling real hard soon. Yeah, buy my shit. I have more merch. Like, I have some of these shirts. I am going to be putting this design up on Pro Wrestling Tees soon if I can find the design. I have it somewhere online. I have stickers, photos,
an OnlyFans, wiki feet.
I mean, at this point, I might be making one. Who knows?
I don't want to, Aaron. I'll have to subscribe and support you, but then I have to like look at it with curiosity, and I felt your junk on me before. I don't need that again. I don't need it, Aaron.
But
I
yeah,
have to
buy my
explain
shit.
to Tina.
And when I stream, you know, sub to me or just send me money. I'll take free money too. I'm not asking for it, but I'll take it.
I mean, if you sub to him, you get the other half of our emote, which could actually be used again.
And I'm coming up with ideas and stuff, so I might have more emotes soon. It's just I got to figure out how to get them made without a lot of money, which is the worst part because I like having nice, good emotes. But I also don't have money to get nice, good emotes.
No, I got nothing for you there. I know a guy.
I got to figure it out. Yeah, a guy that does great work, but costs a couple pennies.
Wait, do I have this set up? Damn, I thought I did. Well, whatever. Anyway, guys, we are going to get out of here. So download the episode, rate it on all the things. Thank the patrons. JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast. You do it. Fine. Get out
JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast. And Pissimo, the Psycho.
Love you. And his PC works again, so go follow him too.
Does it? Is he being a whole stream?
Well, he was streaming yesterday. I had no idea. So he's doing
I haven't seen him.
He's doing a Pokemon Emerald.
Ooh, Pokemon sounds fun. Maybe I'll play some Pokemon soon.
He's doing that's like, bye, Val. Didn't know you're here. Love you.
Bye.
Hi and bye. I'll be on later. Oh, before I go, I'll be on later. I just got to go help my uncle. I'm gonna play some 30XX. Love you.
Peace, nerds.
Peace, nerds. Where's the end screen?